Honestly, if there are people like that and they do that to me, I wouldn't be like upset because at least I know now than if I know later kind of a thing. I'd rather find out as soon as possible. So, I don't know. I think I've only started developing that mentality ever since I started becoming busy. Because like I genuinely don't have the emotional capacity. Yeah, like I'm too tired
But that's
and
what
I'm
I'm
too...
saying. Like, I feel like people who always do... it's like... There comes a point in your life when you become an adult, okay? And you just need to communicate. Because if there's no communication, nothing's ever gonna get fixed. Because there simply is not enough time to play a guessing game. There is not enough time to play games. There's not enough time.
Yeah.
We have responsibilities to attend to.
Yeah. If anything, like, I wouldn't say this in like, oh, it's a blatant disrespect. It's not. It's just like, I will, obviously, because I care about you, I would definitely be like, oh, my bad, if it's actually something I f***ed up in. But then if they don't see that as like a mutual, like, okay, I win, you win, you know? And they just want more and more and more, it's kind of like, damn, bro, you don't respect me for shit at this point.
I don't know, to me, arguing and like... It's not really about like winning and stuff. It's just... Let's just solve this problem as quick as we can. So that we can get on to having fun and hanging out.
I hope I don't jinx myself, but thankfully I haven't really had one of those in a while. Or maybe I have and I just never realized. Maybe I have, I just never realized. But like, I've never really had that in a very long time because I just approach everything in a very like, oh, I see, okay. My apologies. And if they get pissy, then I'm like, okay, I will apologize again.
Yeah.
That's why sometimes I can't stand people that are a bit too, like, I don't know if bratty's the right word. Like, demanding, maybe? Is a better word? Like, demanding of your time and energy. Like, I can't stand people, like, that do that. I don't hate them, but I'm definitely not gonna be like, yeah, we can vibe very well. Because I will not give them the time of day. And then they get pissed and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Well, I have other things to do. And they're like, but you're not spending time with me. And I'm like, well, if I don't work, I won't be able to spend time in general.
Well, that's why it's good to have people who are adults that also work as your friends.
Dude! Literally, I don't know if this is like a hot take, but I swear to God, people that don't really have a job, sometimes they just don't want to understand you. Like, I had a friend that was like, all you do is work and you never spend time with us. And I'm like, if I don't work, I will also not spend time with you because I'll be dead.
Are you getting the you don't spend time with me anymore thing?
Yes! The like, ever since you blew up those, and it's like, it's not blowing up. It's ever since I started working. Okay, and I need to take my work seriously now. Because if I don't have money and I will die. Because I have health issues to fund. So,
you have
I'm sorry.
And they don't understand that you have responsibilities that you need to take care of. It happens.
Sometimes it's just like, I don't mean it in an angry way. It just sucks that like, the way they see it is you become popular and then we're just not good enough for you. And that's not the case at all, you know? It's like, it's just when you have more things to do, you just have more things to do. And you have to do them. It has nothing to do with them, but...
Yep. Yeah. But see,
have you guys watched...
This is where I say, when you're friends with somebody, okay, friendship is a two-way street. So it's like, okay, you could say that I am too busy doing blah 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 blah, but I don't see you reaching out either. Like, what's the deal here, bro? Like, hello, you know what I mean? There's so many ways that you can communicate with somebody and like hang out. And it just doesn't have to be... It can be many different ways. So it's just... I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. Because I get it. That's why, to me, I don't give a if I don't talk to you today or tomorrow. If I don't talk to you for months, I cannot talk to you for years. If you reach out to me, even if 2 years have passed, you are still my friend. I still care about you. I still think you're amazing. And I'm down to hang out and catch up. And it's all good. I would never be like, you haven't spoken to me in blah, blah, blah amount of time. What the Because I know that people get busy. And I know that lives are complicated. And shit happens. Shit happens. And that's fine. That doesn't mean that we're any less friends just because we don't talk, like, every day. Because it's like, I got a family I gotta take care of. I got my mom, my dad. Like, I have a family I have to take care of. I have a job that I need to do. I have bills I have to pay. I have health that I have to manage. I have a million and one things I have to worry about. And I love to sit and talk to you. And I think you're a great friend. But, you know, you need to understand that sometimes happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you put really good
To me,
words.
you're always my friend, and if you come and reach out to me, I will reach out to you, and I'll be like, yeah, let's go, let's do this, blah blah blah. But if you get upset at me, and don't, I'm just like, okay, well, I'll give you your space if you need your space. That's fine, but I'm always here. I'm
Need you to
always
know,
here, guys.
Mousey, you're like the better person because like I don't talk to I don't like I don't talk to people for a very long time most of the time.
Oh, it
Because of
happens.
anything, like
Let's do this, blah blah blah. But if you get upset at me, don't. I'm just like, okay, well, I'll give you your space if you need your space. That's fine, but I'm always here. I'm
need you
always
to
here,
know,
guys.
Mousey, you're like the better person because like I don't talk to I don't like I don't talk to people for a very long time most of the time.
Oh, it
Because of
happens.
anything, like
It
yeah,
happens.
like I still like them. You know, like when we do talk, it feels like no time has passed, and that's the things I like. But like some days I'm really busy, or some days I feel overwhelmed, and I don't know whether this is like common or not.
It is.
But like
You don't even have to
you
explain it. I
know,
already know. Sometimes it's exhausting to talk to people. Sometimes it's exhausting to be social, and there's
yeah.
nothing wrong with that. Everybody needs time to themselves. You're dealing with so much and you have a job and you have health issues. You have a lot of things that you have to process and do. It's not easy to be social all the time with people that you care about. Of course, sometimes you just need that time to be not there. You need time to be off. And people shouldn't get upset about that because we live in a world where is going so fast. Social media is all over. Like, we don't get a break from stimulation. We don't get a break from being bombarded with shit. And sometimes we need a break for our own mental health. We need a time to ourselves with ourselves, to listen to ourselves and to care about ourselves. There's just so much being thrown at us every day, and sometimes you just need to turn shit off and just not respond.
That's the thing. Like the one thing that I just found out recently is like especially when people know you're a streamer, you know, they get a bit like they kind of base off your actual happiness through how you react to them. Like you know how on stream you're definitely more like energetic sometimes. Yeah, like and if let's say you talk to them and you don't sound as energetic, you're just like, hey, they'd be like, oh, so you don't want to talk to me, like they don't say that, but they definitely think you're not okay, even though you are, and that's just how you talk. You just you talk differently on stream. I don't have to. I don't want to talk to you. Like imagine if I spent 12 hours being like
Well, you
woohoo,
don't
and
have
then
to
off stream
explain
I'm also
yourself.
like it
You
gets
don't
so
ever have to
awkward.
explain
Like
yourself.
that was something I never expected. Where I was like, huh.
To me, I think about it this way. I'm still me on and off stream, and I still act the same, but there's varying degrees of me. Sometimes you get 100% me. Sometimes you get 10% me. Sometimes you get 50% me. But it's still me. So
Yeah.